We're about to be able to say a lot of the things that we were not able to say at the beginning of this month and at the beginning of this moon cycle. We had a new moon in Leo on August 4th, and our moon is about to go back into Leo for the balsamic moon to end this moon cycle. That's August 30th through September 2nd. Now, right now, we also have Mercury in Leo that just went direct off of its retrograde. So we're going to be able to ground the words that we need to, that during this moon cycle and during Mercury retrograde, which was also during this moon cycle, we just were not able to. There may be some clarity around your heart works, your Leo placements, your sun also, because Leo's ruled by the sun. That's true. Usually the balsamic moon at the end of the cycle is to sit and reflect and digest and understand and really ground one's emotions to the earth and have the final removals and clearings and cleansings that we really need before we go into our next cycle. And our next cycle is about eclipses. We have a new moon in Virgo, September 3rd, and then we have a full moon eclipse, September 17th and 18th. So if you are needing to get any more clear about what your intentions are headed into eclipse season, because once we're in the eclipses, we don't really have control. We can control ourselves, but there's usually a lot of stuff that gets tossed up into the air, and we just kind of have to roll with it. So if there's anything else that you need to say about who you are and what you want, and where you've been and where you're going, this is the moon to do it on. This is the moon to really sit and reveal how you feel, to tell the truth, your truth, and get rid of the other narratives that have been around you or controlling you, or have just been coming up that aren't necessarily your narratives. You may find yourself doing away with things about your self-image that no longer fit you as well. How you look at yourself, the way that you speak about yourself. You may just be done pretending to be small. You may be done pretending to be someone that you're not. And sometimes that can be a kind of hard emotion to sit with, because depending on how long you've been pretending, you have to wrap your heart around that whole entire existence and why it started in the first place. We don't just start pretending to be someone else for the fun of it. If we're pretending to be anyone except for our true self, it's usually out of a safety mechanism or because we were trying to be little schemy people and get something. Which that could also be born out of a traumatic experience or cycle of some kind. So just give yourself the grace and the patience to really work through the narratives that are coming up while the moon is in Leo and it's the balsamic moon. And also let there be light shed about what needs to be said. There may be more heart-to-heart conversations either with yourself or the people around you that you love and you trust. And allow there also to be time to adjust. You might need a couple of days to really sit in the energy and be okay, yeah, actually this is who I am and I'm all right with that. So gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep on, do what you need to do, keep up your brew. This is the weekend where a lot changes, so let it change. Just feels really weird. Feels super weird, but we're gonna make it out the other side together, thankfully. I'll talk to you soon.